Does all kinds of things, so I have to be careful.
Closed caption, bro.
I'm not the sharpest tack in the box when it comes to this new equipment. You're talking to a guy, or a guy is speaking to you now, that started driving a Model A car. I remember the first jet airplane and many first things. The Iceman delivering ice to an ice box, taking it off of a mule-drawn wagon. So, but I'd like to speak to you a little bit this morning about young people in particular.
Why is this video so loud? The fuck is this nigga talking
About accomplishing things. When I was young, as you know, I had a difficult childhood, but
Sorry. Love you, old man. But how the fuck would I know that you had a difficult childhood? I'm sorry. But I didn't know that. I don't know how I would.
there's no excuse for people not being able to do what they want to do. You can do anything.
Nah, this nigga's speaking facts. This nigga's actually speaking facts, bro. Cause story time to my life, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I was homeless, living in a car, eating rock sandwiches. Nigga, I actually remember for a whole week, a whole entire week, my brother, my sister, and my mom's meal for that week was a fourth of a Wendy's Baconator because it was the only thing we could afford. Like, nigga, that shit is. I was actually eating rock sandwiches, my nigga. Bro, I remember this one time our car broke down. We had no money. We had to leave. That shit was smoking. We walked to Walmart. Even though we had no money, we walked to Walmart for some reason. And in the middle of like the yard of Walmart, because this Walmart had like a big like grass lot in the middle of it, there was this bag of chips just sitting there. And we took it and we ate that. That was our food, bro. That was literally our food for like the next 3 days. This nigga speaking facts, bro. You ever think you can't do something? Nigga, you can do it. Believe in yourself. Nigga, I thought I couldn't do this shit. I thought I couldn't do this. Now I have all this shit. I have a PC. I'm streaming right now. Who cares if I only have one viewer? I'm doing what I want. And I can do it because I made it this far.
What you want to do. For example, as I've told you before, I lived in the back of an old car. I taught myself to read and
This
write.
nigga knows what it is, bro. Like, actually.
So if you're
Taught yourself how to read and write, I've never been that low. I can't lie. But this nigga's old, so schooling was a little bit different. But I can't say I didn't go to any of 6th grade. I only went to half of 7th grade. I missed half of 4th grade, and I missed half of 5th grade. And I still got good grades in high school. Don't ever doubt yourself, nigga, because you can do it. I have a 3.4 GPA in high school. And you know why? Because geometry fucked my shit up. And physics fucked my shit up. And what other class? Oh, chemistry fucked my shit up. That shit fucked up my GPA. I had a higher like 3.8. And those classes fucked my shit up. But I didn't go, mind you, I didn't go to half of 4th grade, half of 5th grade, any of 6th grade, and half of 7th grade. I didn't even go to. And I was still able to obtain above a 3.0 GPA, bro. Don't ever doubt yourself. You can do anything you put your fucking mind to. Like, actually, my nigga. I'm not even trying to sound like Charlie Brown or nothing, but you can do anything you put your mind to, nigga, as long as you try and you're committed. You think that I care that I only have one viewer right now? Fuck no. I'm still gonna react to this nigga's YouTube video. I'm still gonna spend hours editing this entire stream. I'm still gonna be streaming until 5 p.m. Even if I have 0 viewers in this bitch, I will be talking to myself because I need to grind for what I want. You need to work for what you want. And if you're not willing to work for what you want, you're always gonna be in the mud, nigga.
young, don't give up. Don't say the world is just against me. That's not true. I taught myself to read and write. I've had 5 books published. I went to college, got a little bit of college. I've studied scripture for many, many years.
See, this nigga's like,
I went to college, got a little bit of college.
hell yeah, boy.
I've studied scripture for many, many years. I've raised 5 children.
5 children,
I
hey,
buried
shout
a
out
mother,
those children.
father, sister, brother, wife, and daughter.
Wait, what?
I buried a mother, father, sister,
Oh
brother,
my
wife, and
gosh.
daughter.
hardest shit in your life, no lie, bro. You know, like when you're young and someone dies and you go to their funeral and you have no idea what's going on and you don't really feel nothing. One, because you're young and you don't know how to like comprehend your emotions, and two, because you barely know who this person was. Like, I barely know who this person is and I'm at their funeral. I don't even think I really deserve to be here. But the moment you go to a funeral about someone you care about, bro, that is the moment that your whole life for the next week will dead ass fall apart, bro. And you gotta climb your way out of that fucking hole. And you gotta do it quick, because that shit will eat you alive forever. And if you don't climb out of that hole, you'll just keep falling deeper and deeper. And once you hit bottom and you think that's bottom, I guarantee you it's not. Shit will and can always get worse. And that shit is gonna hurt you and stick with you for the rest of your fucking life. But as long as you can work through it and focus on other things, it won't hurt as much. Shout out my nigga that's up there, bruh. Shout out that nigga. I love you, bro.
So, a person can accomplish anything that they want.
Hell yeah, they can.
One time, to prove to myself that I was not an ignorant person, I bought a blackboard.
A what? Wait, sorry, I actually
I was not an ignorant person. I bought a blackboard. And I purchased a correspondence course for computer programming, and I completed it with the blackboard. So, forge ahead.
Shout out my
Don't
shout out my
stop.
computer niggas.
Never stop learning. Always reach out to better yourself, because when you do that,
It's like a
things
chalkboard. Oh, I'm stupid. I wasn't thinking like that. I thought he meant like, I don't know what I don't know what he thought. I thought he was talking about. I can't lie.
expand. You understand more. You're happier. You're healthier. This old saying that if you don't use it, you lose it, is absolutely true.
That's true in everything in your life. That is true in everything in your life, bro. If you don't use your muscles, you lose that shit. You don't use your money, you will lose that shit. If you spend your entire life saving up every dollar you get and not prioritizing your happiness, then nigga, you're just gonna die with a shit ton of money. Because you're not gonna have kids because all you were worried about was saving your money. You're just gonna die with a shit ton of money, and that money is gonna be useless now. No one's gonna be able to do shit with it.
You don't use that brain that God put in your head. One of these days, you'll be sitting on a front porch somewhere, and you won't hardly know what's going on. So don't give up.
Don't ever give up, nigga.
If times are hard, good things nor bad things last forever. But most generally, we are in control of our own destiny.
A little bit.
And
A little bit.
when I say that, I mean this.
You can choose what you do, but you can't choose what happens because of what you do. So you control your own destiny in a way, but you can't control what happens after that. Like, you can choose what you want to do, but after that, it's up to God.
I mean this. If you're not getting ahead, you need to do something to allow yourself to get ahead. For an example,
Shout out my PC.
excuse me. For an
shout out my
example,
PC.
if you want a good job, if you want a secure future, you have to have something to offer a prospective employer. Now, I'm not saying
And that's something I have to offer right now is entertainment. And hopefully I'm entertaining, nigga. I don't even know.
you need a PhD or a master's degree, But you do have to have something to offer. There's going to be a time in this country that people that know how to work with their hands, plumbers, electricians, carpenters, cement layers, machine operators, mechanics, people that know how to work with their hands are going to be in great demand.
Bro, you ever went to a mechanic and you're just trying to change your
Yes,
tires
it's
and they
true.
charge you $500 just to take the tires off and mount them? Like, nigga, I'm not paying $500 to do that. I'll just go buy the tools and do it myself.
You have to have education and training to be an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. But I'll tell you the truth. I spent 60 years working. I was successful. I've started a couple of businesses. I'm not a wealthy man, but I'm a guy that came from living in the back of an old car
You are a wealthy man now. This video has
to having a nice retirement
3 million,
and to be able to talk to you
million views.
on this thing.
And you have 1.2 million followers.
So I'm
or
going to close,
subscribers.
but I just wanted to share that with you this morning. Young people, I love you. I do. I love young people.
I love old people.
My grandmother always said, you know, when a baby smiles, the angels sing. And that's true. I believe. But young people, you're the backbone of this country. You're the backbone of the world. I don't care if you're in Asia, Africa, Korea, Japan. I don't care where you are, the United States. You are the leaders, the future leaders of this world.
And you know what's crazy?
So reach-
is that there are only a select few of niggas that are this old that are this smart and like socially developed.
Yeah. Be yourselves. Don't be afraid to go after what you need. So I love you. Have a great day, and I'll see you.
Oh my gosh. Purchased a house and sold the RV. Oh my gosh. After living full-time in an RV for 12 years, we purchased a new motorhome. Oh my gosh. My dream
Stop
house.
taking meeting notes and
My dream house. My dream house was a RV, bro. When I was living in that car, my dream house was an RV or a school bus. Like, actually, I wanted a school bus so bad. A school bus, and you take all the seats out, put some space heaters in there, and get some electrical work in there, so you can put power cords in there and shit. That was the dream for me. This nigga hasn't posted in years. He posted that 12 years ago. I said 3.2. That shit has 32 million views. See, yeah, this nigga is well off now.